hold on. Okay, music, going. Hi. Oh, my mic is low. Sorry about that. Hello! Gamzee is too loud in my ears. Go away. Hi, everybody! Guess what? The model moves even more, baby. Look at that slight body rotation. I think I want to make it a little more intense because you can't really tell. Technically, it's moving left and right. The whole thing to wait. Hold on. Actually, let's. We'll put it. I'll just leave this up. Like, look. Oh god, you really can't tell. That's why you gotta exaggerate. Exaggerate in animation, people. Yeah, because it doesn't. If you watch this ankle, you should be able to see some rotation. No, that's tragic. See the hands moving though. Those move nice. I got proper exaggeration on the hands. Ugh. Never become animators. There's so much nitpicking. Back and forth. And then you realize you did it wrong the first time and you have to do it all again. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll go like that. We'll have a little pink in the screen. A little smaller than before. I don't mind it though. You're no Homestuck fan? Mods ban that guy. Atomize him. Beat him to death with hammers. Dude, your AirPods vanished! Lost in the nether realm. Slipped into the back rooms. Is that too old a joke? Am I old? I got basically called old in Overwatch the other day. We were talking about music tastes. And this guy was talking about a lot of, like, current pop music. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good, but, like, I was mostly listening to emo stuff. And he didn't know any of the bands. He never heard of them. And I'm like, you haven't? What do you mean you've literally never heard of A Day to Remember, Mayday Parade, and Set It Off? What do you mean? Crazy. Would I really be called old in TF2? I don't know. I feel like most of the people that play Team Fortress are going to be older than me. I have a Cherry Coke Zero with me right now. Is that good for my voice? No. Do I care? No. Definitely not. Also, you may notice, or you may not have noticed, I'm going to mention it anyway, but I had a hangout with friends yesterday, and I screamed a lot, so my voice is a little bit rough. Not like in a painful way, but in the way where like it's a little deeper than usual and a little scratchier than usual. Also, allergies. Unavoidable, I will be blowing my nose a little more, which I know I do a lot anyway, but Warren, isn't it always? It's true. It's true. Ah. But especially so now. Anyway, let's hang out with these guys. Jonathan and Rose. Oh, as I yawn. Why am I yawning? Imagine going outside. Yeah, man. Went to a restaurant for 3 hours and then went right back home. That's crazy. Unheard of. I guess I kind of touched grass. I walked in some grass on the way there. Does that count? I think it counts. I'm gonna say it counts. As close as I'm ever gonna get. Okay, sorry. Got one last sniffle in before I started reading. Because it's time for John Rose. Thank God. Easy voices to do. It's fine, I'm just background noise. I hope to work faster, right? Right, surely. Nice video essay. Anyway. Hey, Rose. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do good voices because of the scratchy, but we'll find out. Hi. I'll do my best. I'm not going to get too self-conscious about it. How are you doing? I don't even remember the last time we talked. I've been so busy. And it looks like you have been too. I mean, holy shit, my house is huge!
Actually, building up your house has been one of the more trivial ways I've passed the time. Great swaths of the structure may be copied and pasted with little architectural consideration. I've only bothered to do so, while in contemplation. It's relaxing.
It's like playing The Sims. Oh, well, it must have cost a fortune.
We have a lot of grist.
How much? I'm yawning, no! I'm so sorry, there's gonna be a lot of those. I didn't sleep good. That's alright. I'll sleep good tonight, because I'm actually tired.
I don't recall any hard figures offhand. Last I checked, more than 1 million units of several different types, torrented between the 3 of us.
Torrented?
Shared through an application. I unlocked the disk from your registry and deployed it. I'm not allowed this song. I convinced your Nana to install it on your computer. Before an imp threw it out the window, that is.
You got her to do that? She's an old lady. Also a ghost.
My methods of persuasion have been improving.
Also, she's really tricky and plays a lot of pranks. Did she try to prank you?
No.
I guess you enjoyed the prankster's gambit on that exchange, then.
What?
Oh, yeah. What's up with the alchemitter? It looks weird.
Upgrades.
Did you get Nana to do that, too?
No. Your consorts were utilized for that.
The salamanders?
Yes. They seem eager to receive simple instruction. I'm guessing they find their way back to your house to allow the client player to remain productive while the server player is away.
They aren't very smart.
No, they aren't.
I'm surprised they even understand what to do.
Like I said, coercion hasn't been much of a problem.
Yeah, what exactly does that mean? What have you been doing this whole time?
Why don't you tell me what you've been up to first? I've been curious, but too preoccupied to inquire.
No, another yawn! Ah! Trapped in a yawning hell of my own making. Ah! Well, I've been talking to a lot of trolls, for one thing. They sure are a talkative bunch.
I've noticed.
And then I cloned some slime babies in the Vale.
Did you?
Yeah, okay, long story short is Jade is my slime clone sister, and Dave is your slime clone brother, and we were all born today.
Yes.
Yes?
I figured that out.
Oh.
Anything else?
Ugh. Rose is in her I'm too cool to be nice to people and friendly phase. She's in her I'm so smart and know everything 13-year-old phase. Then I fell asleep and woke up on the battlefield. Oh, Rose, I'm fairly sure I saw your mom.
You did? Are you sure it was her?
Well, it was a nice and proper lady with a pink scarf, so I don't know who else that would be.
That was likely her. How was she?
I'm just gonna stop acknowledging the yawns. You're just gonna have to roll with it with me or else we're never gonna get anywhere. Fine, I guess. She was with my dad.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did she seem happy?
Happy? Wow, I don't know. I don't really know her well enough to say, I guess. Plus, I was a little distracted. Maybe I'll find out next time I go to sleep.
Fair enough.
Now stop being so spookily mysterious and tell me what you've been doing.
Investigating mostly.
Investigating what?
Everything there is to investigate. Information hidden in the lore of our lands, concealed in ruins and riddles. I'm looking for whatever there is to discover about the game, and more importantly, whatever exceeds its boundaries. The cloak traces of myth beyond its scope.
Its scope? Oh, Rose, did you know that we were supposed to be creating a universe with this game?
Yes.
I think that's pretty neat.
It is, in principle, but it won't happen.
So you believe the trolls, then?
It's not a matter of believing them. The writing is on the wall. Literally.
It is?
This session was never meant to bear fruit. It's barren, so to speak.
Oh, well, that's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. I'm still skeptical about that, though.
And that's why you're our leader, John.
Huh?
Optimism through stalwart skepticism is a defect not everyone is lucky enough to be cursed with.
Dude, that's stupid. I'm not your leader. I'm your friend. There's a big difference.
Statement.
Oh my god. Tongue twister! I'm so out of practice. I gotta start doing, like, tongue twister drills. Get my dexterity up.
Statements like that are also why you're our leader.
Lame.
Yes, kind of.
So, if you're sure that we're going to fail, what's the point of everything we're doing?
Simple. The objective is no longer to win.
I mean... What are we actually shooting for here? Fell off. I know. I don't got what it takes, man. I'm not cut out for it. I could never be a truly popular, successful, rich streamer, man. It takes way too much time and effort and consistency that I clearly do not have. That's alright. I'm here for the fun of it. Here to hang out. Here to vibe.
I appreciate you all hanging out and vibing with me. To do as much damage to the game as possible.
Okay, Rose. Stinky.
To rip its stitches and pry answers from the seams.
The shams.
We will snatch purpose from the jaws of futility. Are you ready to wreak some havoc, John?
I suddenly don't understand anything.
That implies you were not. That's true.
Stinky Overwatch player. No, I'm not stinky.
I am an Overwatch player, though. Insult in its own right.
Salamancer, wand, please.
Thank you, Viceroy. It's way more dramatic relying on a familiar than a boring old Siladex. Ooh. Cool. Oh. Me right now. Sweating. Rose, answer. Oh my god, I love women.
Okay, this will probably strike you as an odd moment for me to mention this, but actually, well, there are not many moments I've observed on your timeline which wouldn't qualify as odd, and somehow your idle moments seem to invite interruption the least. And this is a difficult topic for me to broach, for reasons that you probably won't understand. You're rambling again, Kanaya. Okay, sorry. I've just been meaning to say that I read your instructional guide.
Be the troll girl. You are suddenly the troll girl in a different game session in the past. Kanaya, confer with leader. I love Kanaya!
Your speech was really emotional.
Okay, I definitely don't need you busting my bulge about the speech now. I've taken enough shit. I got a little worked up, okay? And if you have something to say, why don't you come say it to my face? I'm fed up with these backdoor nook-biting shenanigans.
Oh, I don't mean to critique your speech. I just wanted to ask you something in confidence about the humans.
Okay, what is it?
Are you sure they're responsible for our misfortune?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Was it on account of malice or incompetence?
I don't know, maybe both. Why does it matter?
It sort of does. I'm not even that sure why. This is a difficult topic for me to broach, for reasons you probably won't understand.
Oh, god damn it, no more mysteries, please. You'd think we had our fill of them by now. If I have to solve one more riddle, I'm gonna... I don't know.
Will your response involve an athletic maneuver of some sort?
No, absolutely not. I'll just go over there and weep gently in the horn pile. Seriously, though, what is this about? What I can tell you is... they're all ludicrously incompetent. Soft, pink, fragile things who do nothing but waste time. They don't even have horns.
What? Really?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, did they get filed down or something? But nope, turns out that's just how they are.
Weird.
They're a miserable, pointless crop of life forms from a meaningless, boring pustule of a planet. It's infuriating they were somehow allowed to have any influence over us.
It is pretty disheartening, but... you are absolutely sure they're all failures? And that they have no chance of succeeding?
Yep, it's all right here.
I'm not sure which depresses me more. The sabotage of our session or the futility of theirs.
What are you talking about? Dude, you're being really weird about this.
Well, I haven't asked what I wanted to ask.
Then ask.
It's about tentacle therapist.
Oh yeah, that's the rose human. She's apparently pretty sarcastic. It's in my notes.
You have notes on them?
Yes?
I guess that's why you're our leader, Carcat.
No, I'm your leader because of my incredible tactical skills and my ability to mobilize and motivate a bunch of useless people towards a common goal. And because I'm extremely ambitious and intrepid, also because leadership is in my blood. We've been over this.
Statements like that are also why you're our leader.
Okay, I'll accept that. Opposites. Opposite aspects, blood and Brett. Sorry.
Have you talked to her?
Who?
The rose human? Also, do we really have to say things like the rose human?
Dude, of course we do. It sounds suitably disdainful. I mean, if a bunch of aliens started hassling you, you would expect them to act really high and mighty and superior in every way, right? Which we are, of course.
Okay.
And no, I haven't talked to her. I'll probably steer clear of her for the most part. I have my son. No, another yawn. That was going so well, too. Oh god, Dirk's theme. Sorry. We're not there yet. Dirk, and especially this version of Dirk. Very far off. I have my sights set on the John human, and probably also the Jade human. She's a huge culprit, too.
It feels really silly when we say things like the John human in confidence amongst ourselves.
Look, we have to commit to this. Same character, you know? Remember the speech.
The speech has become emblazoned on my think pan, virtually ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology.
Did you want to troll her? You volunteering? Because that'd be great. I'd really appreciate that.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I've got it in me right now.
Oh, come on. You'll be great at it. Please just do this one thing for me. We've got to stay coordinated on this. Too many of these fucks are going rogue. Like, what are we even doing?
Fine.
Great. Thanks, Kanaya. I'll expect a full report soon.
A report about what?
I don't know, like how hassled you got her to be, but less stupid sounding than that.
Is there a metric for that concept?
No. Well, I mean, there could be. We can gauge your results with the flighty broads and their snarky horse shitometer. Horse shitometer. I like shitometer. Like barometer.
That seems just as disparaging to me as it is to her.
Well, use it as motivation. I gotta get cracking here. Later.
You then begin trolling the rose human, even though you aren't really feeling this at all. You can't seem to figure out how to get the viewport feature to work. You muddle through the first conversation blind. She does not prove to be the intellectual adversary you anticipated, but this is no longer all that surprising, now knowing the true fate of her team. Nevertheless, you manage to find yourself vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick. The flighty broads and their snarky horseshitometer ticks a few notches in her favor. Your aggravation and curiosity are simultaneously piqued. You wish you could get a look at her.
Guys, stop flirting. Oh my god. F1 bonk. Fixing. There she blows. Hold on. Speaking of, couple minutes. I'll be back. Okay. There she is. How underwhelming. No horns, skin as white as a ghost. You wonder how she manages to look in a mirror without falling asleep. You resume your stance of alien complacency. The snarky horseshitometer ticks back in your favor. Keep viewing. You continue to spy on the rose human. What's that nonsense she wrote on her walls? What did she do to her totem lathe? Ugh, idiot. Oh, dear God. Flirting! Not the buckets. The exhibit of depravity maxes out your side of the horseshitometer. You had this girl wrong all along. She is an utter buffoon. Illicit material. Oh God, what if someone sees? You hope nobody caught you looking at that. The horseshitometer swings back to her side as she has inadvertently caused you to flush with the shame of 1,000 cocoon-wetting children. You win this round, Lalonde. Bucket. View the past. You need to put some distance between yourself and that egregious display. These look like simpler times. Probably better to mess with her earlier on the timeline rather than later. Enter name. Flighty Broad.
Why, Miss Lalonde, it does appear you have once again fallen out of favor with the flighty broads and their snarky horse-shitometer. Your move, therapist. This is boring. Where's the challenge in teasing a ridiculous alien girl? Her stupid walkthrough was probably plagiarized from another more advanced civilization or something. Maybe bothering her friends will be more interesting. Troll the John human. Hello?
Hi?
Allow me to make this simple. I am a troll from another universe using a chat client utility which is capable of contacting you and your friends at any point of your lives which I choose, up to and including the moment of your own incompetence-fueled self-destruction. I'm looking for evidence of intelligence in your species. A reason. Any reason at all, really, to justify wasting the few precious remaining moments of my life on you. It has fallen on your shoulders to supply me with that reason, John Human. Go.
What?
What indeed? I was just leaving.
So what, you're a time traveler?
No, we don't actually travel through... well, not all of us do. One of us does, though. That's not what we're talking about here, and is aside from the point.
So let me see if I have this straight. You are a time-traveling space alien from the future sent here to study humans.
No.
Are you from Mars? Is it a mission of peace?
No, John, you weren't listening.
What does your time machine look like? A phone booth?
Phone booths are a popular thing for some reason.
Okay, but like, phone booths being a spaceship isn't like a trope or anything. It's just the one guy that does that. Just the one. Like, I guess people think it's neat, but there's not a lot of aliens going around in phone booths.
Oh, damn it. Were you lured to Earth by a huge gyroscopy thing that Jodie Foster piloted in Contact, while Matthew McConaughey sort of acted as her spiritual guide, I guess?
What the hell?
And then he kind of preached to her about having faith instead of believing in this.
God, he's just info dumping on her immediately about shitty movies. Okay.
So hard all the time, and I guess in the end she believed him, maybe?
Actually, I'm not even sure what the point of McConaughey was in that movie, but he was still awesome.
And then Jodie found her dad on an alien planet, but I think he was a ghost or something? Or maybe an alien in disguise? And then she went home and nobody believed her, but you just know McConaughey believed her, because he had all the faith. And I mean all of it. Anyway, does that have any applicability?
John, honey, your tism is showing. John, honey. It's okay. To be fair, she also did hit him with a fucking doozy of an intro there. Which to her is very depressing from her perspective, and she genuinely is trying to find some sort of olive branch. But again, from just a random human perspective, this is obviously someone just fucking with you. Oh god, it didn't highlight applicability. Okay, I found it.
See, I can't even say applicability right now. That's a good word. Does that have any applicability to your cosmic interstellar astro journey?
Okay, you're even dumber than that Rose human. That's incredible, really.
I know I'm dumber than Rose. That's not much of a burn, dude.
I'm a girl, not a boy.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I thought you were.
It's because she flirts all the time with Rose and you have a very heteronormative lens to look through.
It happens.
Were you trolling Rose too? Time travel trolling?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Oh boy, let me go put on my quantum space hat and extraterrestrial adventure boots and you can tell me all about it.
He's gotta be like 11, like 10, 11 right now because she's in the past. It's so cute. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy who's really into aliens and shitty movies. And is that such a crime? The youthful innocence that we may never see again from this guy.
If you weren't so stupid, I'd just...
If I could talk, I'd suspect I could talk.
If you weren't so stupid, I'd suspect you were being insincere for the benefit of your amusement.
I don't follow.
Look, I just spoke to her in the future. She's an imbecile, and conveying how much I dislike her at this point presents an overwhelming gauntlet of personal expression. But regardless, she said to paste something from our conversation, to get you to understand what's going on. I have strong doubts it will be effective, but here goes. I should figure out how the viewport feature of this application works, so I can see what such a primitive creature looks like.
Well, I know what you guys look like. You look kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters. Even though, to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster because he was a big goofy adult. And Fred Savage was like his child prankster sidekick.
Is this an adversary you have encountered on your quest?
Nah, it's a movie. You should ask John about it because he thinks it's awesome, which it is.
Hi, it's Maria! Welcome back. We're getting Sapphic Journey through time right now.
Oh my god, they're falling in love.
Oh man, you blew it. Now I know for sure you're trolling me. Rose hates that movie.
Are you suggesting I was being trolled? That it was a charade meant to make me look foolish?
Possibly? I don't know, man. That sure didn't sound like her. But I think it's more likely that you made it all up, because I know I like that movie. So I tip my cap to you. Well played, Miss Troll.
Now I'm wondering if you might be trolling me as well.
Okay, well, just between you and me, someone here is getting trolled, and it just might be all three of us.
And you know what, John? If that ain't the most true thing that ever did get said. Sentence. Anyone ever did say.
Okay.
But you should have told me you liked Little Monsters. We could jam about that.
What was your favorite part? Suspicions pointing once again toward the conclusion that you are just very stupid.
Stupid. I have to remember, I have to say stupid. Tuesday.
Very stupid.
I really want to get a Little Monsters poster, but they're hard to find. I asked my dad for one for Christmas. Fingers crossed.
I'm guessing that's the human equivalent of 12 Perig's Eve. Will your adult human custodian forage for leavings as ours do?
Yep, that sure keeps sounding alien of you. Keep up the good work. Listen, I'm kind of busy. I have to wrap this present and mail it in a hurry. So I'm gonna block you, but I might unblock you again soon, because you're kind of cool.
Your blocks mean nothing, but don't worry, you won't hear from me again.
Yeah, well, you might just hear from me. Also, you should give Rose another chance. She's really great. Whatever she did, she was probably just pulling your mind games on you. It's all in fun. There's more to her than that. You'll see. Bye!
All three of them got trolled by future John. He is the puppet master, pulling the strings. Oh god, not Vriska. Ugh, stupid trolls. Looks like this package is gonna be late. The conversations with the other two humans didn't go that well either. Must be something about the human intellect, and a specific posture it assumes, particularly when a certain subject is broached. And yet, your curiosity, it remains piqued. How maddening. Earth is surprisingly pretty. It seems very bright. Okay, you will admit that is a nice outfit. Humans get points for fashion, too. You begrudgingly concede a single snark tick to the stylish human and her loyal snow lucis. Troll Rose Human again. In a little while, she is back in her hive. You prepare an ambush. This time, the fashionable handcrafted gloves are coming off. You then proceed to have your second conversation. You feel pretty good about your effort. It was measured balance of barbs and condescension. Your leader will be pleased with the report. And yet, it seems the John human was right. This is not the same Rose human you dealt with before. She's been toying with you all along. Oh, the curiosity, how it persists. The maddening curiosity. Your arbitrating gauge decides on a draw. Snark reaped and sown in equal distribution. This is far from over. Explore this human emotion called friendship. Yeah, history will call them friends. You can only assume this is a somewhat typical way for human relationships to blossom. It seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. Human friendship sure is complicated. You skip ahead to a point in her timeline when you suspect your friendship may plausibly have been established already. You have your third conversation. It does not go as well as you'd hoped. Rose takes the lead. Sip. Your fourth, fifth, and sixth conversations don't fare much better. This friendship is stalling fast. What are you doing wrong? You're now getting your ass handed to you on a silver nutrition plateau. You're in serious need of a ploy to turn the tables in this duel of snarky one-upmanship. Some advice couldn't hurt, you suppose. Troll the Dave human. you decide to seek counsel from the Rose Human's dark spectacle friend. You believe you understand how to proceed. Have 7th conversation. You put into motion a cunning plan in your 7th conversation, in which you have attached a mission-critical text document. Tactical mission. Ah, I see. I'm so burned. These birds are crazy. That's the John conversation. The Lond has finally been outmaneuvered. The horseshitometer is lopsided in your favor, and most delightfully of all, this fiendish ploy has ensured that all previous snark ticks against you have been rendered completely irrelevant. It turns out they were just a consequence of your future design all along. You cannot hope to beat Kanaya Miriam in a snark-off. She's simply the best there is. Banana? You're eating a banana? I love bananas. Very yummy. Hop to 8-8. You scan her timeline for the right moment to sync up both of your sides of the dialogue. Ideally, she'll have long since discarded her train of thought. You will finally reap the spoils of all your careful subterfuge. You will reap them good. Flashing lights. The flighty broads and their snarky horseshitometer explodes. It simply cannot take this much horseshit. Bam! Boom! It's a good face. Have 8th conversation. What the hell did you just do?
Hi there. You actually did it? Blew it up, I mean. I had begun to believe that was embellishment.
This is it, isn't it? Who the fuck is driving by with that loud-ass engine? God damn.
What is it? This is the 8th conversation between us, from your perspective as well as mine. Yeah? I've been looking forward to this. Really? Yes, I have some questions for you.
Oh, she's so cool, though.
What questions do you have? I'll start with the simple one. Do trolls have names?
This whole time, never said her name. Oh my god, they're flirting! Make backup computer. Oh god, not the Cosby top. Oh, you make a new Cosby top so you can do some serious computing on the go. You barely got a chance to mess around with the first one you made before it got pilfered by a scurrilous imp. Okay, it was actually a Silodex mishap, but whatever. Look, that imp was trying to save your life. Get down, Mr. President! Remember how that happened? That didn't stop being a thing that happened or anything. Reunite with... No, don't do that. No, I'm scrolling past. 2010, everyone. 2010, everybody. Oh, no, not him. No. Anyway, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, hey.
John, stop kissing that adult brown male human computer at once.
But it's Bill Cosby. He's back.
In laptop form. Who brought him back in laptop form? Put him back in jail. Man, it is just another waste of time. Everything you do is a huge waste. A stupid, pointless bunch of wasty wastes.
Excuse me, but spending a little quality time with my man... You know what? We're just gonna pretend that's Nick Cage. Okay. With my man Nick here is not a wasty waste at all.
No amounts of 8s and words will make that true.
You have important things to do. Remember Jade?
Of course I do. Jeez. Okay, I'm going. Fuck. Goddamn.
Glub, glub, glub. No! What? What the fuck are you doing now? I'm going to blast off and fly a little higher to see if I can find Nana up there so I can install the game? It'll only take a second, jeez. No, that's not what I mean. I know that's what you're going to do. You're just not supposed to do it now. You're supposed to do something else first and then fly up. It's right here on your timeline. By attempting to do the thing you're not supposed to do yet, you're just wasting more of our time. Oh, jeez. Incredibly bossy. More like Marquis Bossy Fangs.
I told you. That's my role-playing name, not my real one. So your weak burn means nothing.
No, you did not tell me that you like to play Troll Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yes, John. I'm really going to know what that stupid Earth game is just because you put troll in front of it. Ugh, stupid.
I'll find out what your name is. I'm tricky,
And I have ways.
I doubt it. Now shut up and do what you're going to do next. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Apparently what I thought I was going to do next was wrong, so why don't you tell me?
Because that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. That would be a ridiculous way for us to do things.
Has it occurred to you that I might be wasting so much time because you keep pestering me, telling me how much time I'm wasting, and then when I'm about to make progress, you tell me I'm doing the wrong thing? If it weren't for you, I'd be playing this game already.
Okay, shut up. Fine. I'll hold your hand every step of the way, since that's apparently how you want to do this.
It isn't.
I said shut up. Look, you're about to make yourself a new outfit, and then you'll fly up and install the game.
Oh, why would I do that? My Ecto Lab suit's fucking rad.
Damn it, Friska, stop bugging and fussing and meddling. It's her favorite thing to do. She just needs to be involved. She wants to feel useful.
Seriously. Because you look like an idiot. It's a good thing I did decide to bother you now. Otherwise, you'd go through the game looking like a little weenie boy skylark.
What's a boy skylark?
It's the most terrible, gutless class for wimpy losers. Ones who have no idea how to handle themselves when a girl talks to them and stuff.
Actually, I think I remember passing that rung on my echelon ladder a while ago.
Yes, exactly. It is much beneath you, John. You're clearly much better than that. You should dress like it.
Who cares what I dress like? It's what's inside the adventure that counts.
I watched you actually say that with a straight face. Oh my god.
Why are you taking such an interest in my fashion anyway?
Trolls are an extremely fashion-minded race, John. You should make note of this, since you pretend to be a scientist or something.
Lay off my boy Tavros. Tavros did nothing to deserve this. Pages get such a bad rap, man.
Sounds like you have really lame culture.
John, that is an outrageous thing to say. You don't even know how important the fashions are, so be quiet.
Lame.
Oh, look at that. You counted out 8 A's for me, John. That's so thoughtful of you.
Oh, I didn't even count. It just turned out like that.
Really?
Yeah. Heart. Okay. Anyway.
Brother cannot take it.
I'll make a new suit, but I'm not ditching my ecto suit.
It's so sweet. Oh, I don't know why I switched voices. That's the same color blue.
It's so sweet. I look like Link if Zelda was a quest about an elf scientist. I am the Wind Waker. It's me.
I know you are, John. Now empty your Silodex and let's see what sort of killer gear we can make for you. But do it fast.
Kanaya, have 16th conversation.
Okay,
this is the thing we did a little earlier.
Oh? Yeah. Sorry to hear you were subjected to that. Why? It was a little melodramatic in retrospect. Heavy-handed.
Girl, it hasn't even been a day.
But now it's stuck on that server forever, broadcasting the notes of very confused girls sifting through the aftermath of just another pedestrian apocalypse somewhere in paradox space. Have you ever written a message you regretted instantly upon sending? Lately, almost perpetually. That line included? Wow. Yeah, kind of. Also, that one? I'm sure you must regard the walkthrough as pretty quaint, as a veteran of the game. Actually, at the time of reading it, it lent some useful insight into the nature of the game I hadn't yet considered. And the author, I guess. At the time? When exactly did you read it? By the way, what are you doing here? Is this part of your ongoing investigation?
He woke the wind. He did the windy thing. So true. Well, not yet. I think that's later. Pretty sure he's wearing the Vriska Fit TM when that happens.
Yes. Are these tactics really necessary? It's faster this way. If there's one thing you and your friends regularly remind us, words, it's that time is not on our side. I know, but I thought our methods earlier were effective in illuminating the underpinnings of the game. You ask some questions, and I answer, if I can. Yes, that has been effective, but you don't know everything, do you? No. My current strategy is comprehensive. Your notes have been helpful, but the facts you've supplied are being cross-referenced with understandings I already have, and data gathered by the sort of means presently on display. I think I have more questions for you, which I'll ask in time. Okay, but these means presently on display, they're making me a little nervous. I think it's kind of a reckless use of... Of what? These forces? Dark magic, you mean? Yes, well, influenced by the gods from the furthest ring. The communion you seem to have developed with them I find kind of troubling. I don't think they're as nefarious as you might imagine. Many of them seem to be intent on helping us. How exactly do you know that? From their whispers in my dreams. How much time have you really spent sleeping since you began playing? Not much, but quite a lot in a failed timeline, and now and then memories surface from that alternate reality. Vague memories, but unmistakable in familiarity, like spontaneously remembering a dream from years ago by some inexplicable catalyst. In that reality, they spoke to me in my sleep, and told me much of what I needed to know, including what to do to reset our timeline and create the present reality. That makes me no less nervous. Our understanding is that influence from doomed timelines. Okay. Though seemingly necessary to advance in the alpha reality, is generally inauspicious. Travelers from such branches are marked for death, and though it was only an insubstantial part of you which traveled, just memories, I suppose, it's still troubling. I have assurances I'm on the right track. Surely you must have spoken to the gods by now. What did they tell you to make you so suspicious? Actually, I haven't. I've never visited Durs or traveled beyond the Veil. Prospect's Moon was my home for most of my dreaming life. It was? Yes. This surprises me. Why? Good question. Skya was always the foil for my curiosity. I don't know why I said curiosity like that. Curiosity. But it only showed me what I needed to see. It had very much had the presence of something sentient and benevolent, but silent. Not something to converse with or be instructed by, or anything with an agenda beyond which it knows to be manifest already. Like a very clear mirror that has everything there is to see inside of it. But only some things are visible at any given moment. I always trusted it, and I don't trust gods that would eschew its light. You didn't actually answer my question. When was it exactly that you read my walkthrough? Continuing to dismantle.
Grimdark Rose is so cool. She's in a very cool portion of her life. 13, by the way. A while ago. Before you first contacted me. I have to confess that I've been experiencing something like impression whiplash since that time.
What do you mean? At first I thought you were foolish and incompetent. My apologies for whatever misstep I may have taken to dispel that impression. It was an honest mistake, I swear. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That was a very snarky remark that happened just now, stratified by your sincere varieties of insincerity which cut through the literal meaning of the statement like colorful ribbons. And the net intent is something maddening to try to know. Its meaning, I think, exists at the inscrutable nexus of semantic space where humor chafes against soft malice. A place perhaps the human mind occupies more comfortably. I don't know. Xenopsychology isn't my strong suit. Or even a real word. Yeah, I know I'm babbling again. The point is, it's not the type of behavior a very stupid person... I did it again, stupid, that's too American. Stupid person can perpetrate. And so my impression has thrashed around from conversation to conversation. And now, rather than suspecting you of incompetence, I have begun to fear just the opposite. I think he might be dangerous. To whom? Maybe not knowing that is what really bothers me. Why don't you put the
Hold on. Take it a step back. Fucked up 2 sentences in a row. Can't be having that. Okay. Stretch out the face. Now I gotta yawn. The music before was perfect for it. Damn right. This one's not bad either. A little playful, a little too playful, but Tizia's got me.
Why don't you put the turtle runes down and return to your house? I've sketched some new outfits for you that I think are nice. We could try to make them. It will be fun.
You seem to have taken quite an interest in my wardrobe decisions.
Are all trolls so fashion-minded? No, sadly. Maybe later. What if there isn't a later?
Well, we already know that there won't be.
That's nothing new. I mean, there not being a later might happen sooner than you think.
Wow. What?
I mean, for you specifically. Okay, this was something else I wanted to say, or, well, ask about. But I'm afraid my asking might play a role in this outcome, and I don't know if I want that.
In she goes.
The outcome will happen one way or another. Whether you have something to do with it or not, you might as well ask me. At least when it happens, you'll understand what it is that's happening. And just maybe, if we're really lucky, so will I.
Gonna yawn again. I'm so sorry. Put the turtles down, Rose!
I have a question for you, too. Let's swap ignorance, okay? All right. I can't see you in the future. The viewport won't let me after a certain point. It's black, but only for you, not the others. When? Several hours from now. Do you know why this could be?
I have no idea. I can't see the future. Fucking ironic that the Seer of Light says that. I'm a disreputable Durst dreamer, remember?
But I promise that if I have a hand in it, it won't be because you told me. Does that make you feel better? Sort of, but it remains ominous.
Is that why you want to dissuade me from my admittedly zealous investigation to go play dress-up again?
Because our time here is almost up?
And you hope that what's on the other side of the dark curtain for me is not some sort of corruption or damnation?
Also, sort of.
She's not the seer of time, yeah, I guess. It's not the same. Fortuitous, she only knows of fortunes. Oh, there we go.
That's thoughtful of you, to strive to pacify me as I scuffle down this black corridor. Wait, is that what I'm doing? Is it? On second thought, that's not what I want to do. Oh, well, that's a pity. Who will make sure my soul isn't forfeit in service of gods, then? Well, I do hope that doesn't happen, but I'd rather not get stuck in that kind of pattern again. So, if you want to wreck turtle villages and tear your planet apart on the Council of Dark Gods, fine with me, I guess. What do you mean again? I'll do the thing you do when you don't say anything. ... One simple word can so easily begin a story in a very thick book. But I guess we won't open this one. What was your question? I believe you're owed some compensatory ignorance? Yes, I was wondering.
Yeah, Kanai's like, I don't want to be stuck in the Moirail zone. What the fuck? Nuh-uh.
What do you know about...
Hold on, wait for it. Wait, I gotta turn some fucking knobs here.
What do you know about the Green Sun?
The drama of it all.
I've never heard of it. Okay, thank you. This transaction was very tidy. Agreed.
John, empty Silodex. Thunk, 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 thunk.
This is the most ridiculous pile of useless crap I've ever seen.
Why did you pick up all this junk? Rocks, mushrooms, shoes? Jegus, John. Jegus?
Yes, Gigas.
How do you know about Jegus? Do you even know what that is?
I have no idea. It's just something Terezi's been saying nonstop for some reason.
Yeah, Dave's speech patterns tend to bleed.
It's weirdly infectious.
That's what I'm saying!
What is it? Some sort of human profanity?
No. Well, kind of. It's a misspelling of an adult male bearded human who was magic. Boring! Shrug.
John, is that a frog I see there?
Yeah, it is.
How do you have a frog already?
I don't know, I found it. Decided to capture log it for some reason. Frogs are pretty cool.
Seems awfully early in your game for you to be finding frogs. Your session sure is weird.
Okay. Apparently it's considered illegal contraband. Why would a frog be illegal? John, shut your trap, we are in a hurry here. Bossy.
Okay, I think I can make you a completely fabulous outfit using this trash. And maybe some other stuff you have around your hive. But you have to do exactly what I say.
Bossy, 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 bossy. To the 8th power. Times 8 infinities. Hurry up!
That was 9 exclamation points.
Oops. Oh my god, she's blushing. The 9th. Oh god. There it is. I used to wear this exact outfit, including the shirt, to was it high school? Yeah, it was high school. Like freshman year. All the time. But like with regular black Converse instead of red shoes. I didn't have red shoes. I'm not muting this time. Fuck it. We're an hour in. I'm not scaring away new VOD watchers with this one. Me. So, red sneakers, some jeans, a t-shirt, and another shirt. This is the fabulous outfit you had in mind? How are you finding frogs already? Your space player hasn't even joined the session yet. Yeah, we're just built different. It's because Earth is cool. Too bad you couldn't see it. Losers. The lot of them.
Yeah, isn't it awesome?
It's, pretty cool and all. I was just picturing something, I don't know, more elaborate, like more adventure-y.
Oh, fuck that. This is a really hot look for you, John. It makes you look a million times more cool instead of some kind of over-absconding Daggerlance flailing pansy.
What? Now move your ass. Go, 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 go. 8 goes, I'm assuming. Okay, jeez. Blast off. I want more Jade content. Pachoo. I'm just messing with you. Pachoo. Yes. Okay, Marquis Bossy Fangs McSecret. This has been a lot of fun, but I gotta go talk to my pals now, and also rescue Jade.
I know that, dummy. I'm in complete command of your timeline, remember?
Oh yeah, sure, if you say so.
We won't speak again for a while, but for me it'll only be a moment. I do not envy the circuitless cold spell you're about to endure, John.
That's too bad. How long will it be?
Oh man, calm down. Only gonna be a couple of hours or so. Sweet Gigas, I've clearly done a number on you to engender such a frothing obsession so quickly. Not surprising. It's just the burden that comes with being so damned awesome. But you'll figure that out soon enough, John, because I have you well on your way.
I guess.
Phase 2 of my program for you begins in a little while. In the meantime, try not to get corrupted by anyone too lame, especially nobody with brown text or gray text, or any other shit ugly color for that matter.
Okay, I'll try. Thanks for all the help. Bye, Miss Circuit.
Bye, John. Wait, John what?
Anderson.
Okay, till next time, Mr. Anderson.
He's so lame. His pranks are so lame. Oh yeah, baby, we're gonna breed our own Billy Slick Vast Croak, whatever. Universe. Next one won't have cancer. Let's go. Pester someone's server player. Hey, Dave. Hey. My Dave voice is always pathetic.
Wow, it's been a while since we talked, hasn't it?
Has it?
I think the last time I talked to you, I was doing exactly what I'm doing now, which is blasting off from my house. Or was it? Oh god, I can't remember.
Man, who cares? I mean, that's great and all, but I talked to you plenty more times, so I knocked over some fucking chapstick. That was so loud, though.
That's not a chapstick. It just sounded like chapstick. That is a screw
From the bottom of my chair. I'll have to put that back in after with an Allen wrench. It won't fall over or anything. It was one of 4, but still. Foreboding. Old ass chair, I'm not surprised. Anyway. I talked to you plenty more times since that from where I'm standing. I gotta make this quick.
Oh, you mean like the trolls? Are you using the troll time chat gizmo?
Fuck no. Fuck that trolling horse shit. It's just regular old time travel. I'm from the future.
Oh, okay. Is this Dave Sprite?
Nah, just regular ordinary Dave from the fucking future. Nothing special, dude. Come on, keep up. Keep up, Egbert.
Excuse me, but I still think time travel sounds kind of special. Sorry you're so jaded by awesome shit.
Yeah, okay, it is awesome, but I'm in a hurry.
What is it?
I need to borrow some $boon off you.
$1? Dude, I thought they didn't do anything.
Oh, they do something. He said doo-doo.
What do they do?
What do you think they do? They buy shit. It's fucking money.
What do they buy?
I can't answer all these questions, dude. You'll find out anyway. It's not like you'll even really need your money. Might as well give it to me.
How much do you need?
All of it.
Oh, fuck that, man.
Man, you just said you thought it was useless. Why do you care?
But you said it wasn't useless.
I'll pay you back.
Really? When?
In the future. If there's one thing I'm not short on, it's the fucking future.
How far in the future are you from, man? I thought we only had something like 24 hours until, like, game over.
Yeah, we do, but chronologically, I've been around for, I don't know, at least triple that.
What? How?
I don't get how that works. Nah, no shit, bro. Your deal is wind, not time.
You're on easy street. What is there to even think about with wind?
Like, what angle to blow it at to fly a goddamn kite? Or how gentle it's gotta be to make a picnic go swimmingly? It's kitty bullshit time. It's serious fucking business. Sorry, it's kitty bullshit. There should be a period there, but because it's Dave, there isn't. Time is serious fucking business. Leave it to the pros, okay?
But doesn't going back in time make an alternate reality? I thought that's what happened with Dave Sprite. He came back to make sure I didn't die, and this is a new timeline now.
Yeah, I mean, it can work that way, or not. I've been very careful. This whole operation is strung together with stable time loops. No timeline offshoots, because that's when Daves start dying, and that ain't good for nobody.
Dave's plural?
Yeah, there's a bunch of Daves running around the timeline.
Oh, man.
But they're all me. I mean, they will all become me, and I'll become them one way or another. That's how stable time loops work. Shit takes a lot of planning and precise choreography. I got some help, though.
Help? Sounds like you've been talking to some trolls.
Yeah.
They do seem to be getting more talkative lately.
Man, don't even get me started with that. The 24-hour span of the reckoning is like some kind of critical spike in us dealing with troll bullshit. Guess it's just when the most shit's going down, so they figure that's the best time to mess with us. Dead Daves are the enemy. SMH. Oh, wait, I just realized I put my Cherry Coke Zero into my vodka Mutini cup. Shout out. God, how long have I had this cup for? Does it have a year on the bottom anywhere? No. I'll never know. Copyright. Oh no, there it is. 2020. 6 years. Later than I thought, actually, but it's a good cup. Anyway, back at it. After that little aside. Yeah, it's like a little thermal tumbler thing. Covered in vodka martinis on the side, and it says like meow 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 meow. It's got a straw. It's good. And that's how it stayed nice and cold this whole time. it's very toasty in here. Yeah, the plushies from We Live Fine back when they existed. I have a couple of those. I have a mini vodka martini plushie from We Live Fine, and I do have a Pyrospite plush. But I heard that they're bringing back the full-size Scalemate plushies. So, if you missed getting them last time, they should be coming back. Theoretically. Tumblr, the website? Well, I am on there too, but no, Tumblr the cup. Sorry, I'm like behind my mic now. That's why the model is a little bit frozen. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't really been moving today, but I haven't really been looking at it. Trying something new. It's an incomplete model anyway. It's not going to be fluid, but... Anywho, Dave time again. Guess it's just when the most shit's going down, so they figure it's the best time to mess with us.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess since you've lived 3 days in one day, you've just been hassled that much more.
I don't know, man. They seem to flock to me. I've been laying waste to chumps nonstop. It's like they heard somebody over here was handing out asses and they've known nothing but years of bitter-ass famine.
So what's the future like? Or, the 3 times future? Do we win?
Oh, you know, Noir's out of control, Rose is crazy, Jade's crazier, and you're you. Heart eyes. Fucking hearts in his eyes. Sorry. And together we're up to our bulges and miscellaneous bullshit alien physiology and hot sloppy shenanigans while hatching plans under our feathery asses like a bunch of cage-free, farm-fresh motherfuckers. But I'm not about to get into the specifics, because this is complicated enough as it is. If I started ranting too much about the future, I'd start sounding like one of those smug Alternian shitheads. I'm not about to drop that whack-ass science on my good bro. So I'm staying on track here. Speaking of which, give me your money. I actually don't know if there's a purple one. There's like the mauve-colored one. Is the Homestuck store back up yet, please? Oh my god. Okay, the store's not back up yet. But it looks different than the last time I checked it. Now it's got the Terezi timeline alteration password, when before it had a picture of a bunch of the adult characters. So I think we're making progress. If you don't know the password, you're not supposed to, dummy. But let me in, though! Let me in, I wanna see. Yeah, Terepi theming. Very excited. It's homestuckofficial.store if you wanna look. Not that there's anything exciting, it's just a password wall, but still.
Might as well let you know.
Let you bookmark the page so that when it is open, we can all spend our money. My hard-earned money. Anyway.
But I worked hard saving up that money. I have a whole boonbuck now.
Oh, Christ, only one? Well, fuck, never mind then. I thought you'd have more by now, but that's goddamn peanuts. I mean, I'll take it anyway, but damn.
Tell me what you want with it.
I'm working the system here, man. Using time loops to manipulate the Incipisphere's financial sector. Making a goddamn killing in the Lohaxi.
Lohaxi?
Lohak stock market. Lohak? My planet. Land of heat and clockwork, dude. Come on. You know, like gears and lava and shit.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
Wrong. Kicks ass.
Your unpleasant face is what kicks ass. Or doesn't, more like.
You got him, John. Egbert, shut the fuck up and give me your goddamn boonbuck. Jagus fuck. I'll turn it into a boon mint in an hour and you'll get it back, okay?
Jagus.
Narrows eyes suspiciously. No comment.
I don't even know how to give it to you. They're just more weird gaming abstractions. How do we do this?
You can wire it to my account. I'll send you the app.
I'm really pretty busy, you know. I have to help Jade.
I know. This takes like 2 seconds. Fine. No, I gotta say blah. That's the only ugh that I have to say. Blah. Fine. Dude, don't do the Vriska thing, okay? She's messed up. We talked about this. Or we'll talk.
Who?
Whatever. Alright, app incoming. Gotta go. Later. Dave, make a goddamn killing in the Lohaxi. Look at that cool guy. Doing cool guy shit. It is the perfect crime. Received transfer from John. Looks like Egbert came through. He wires you his measly boonbuck. It's not much, but it is immediately funneled into the pipeline of your various investment scams and quickly begins paying dividends. The figures are tight. You have this shit on fiduciary? Sure, lockdown. The economy belongs to you, Obama. Answer. Therapy time.
Hey, Dave. Big news.
Hey, have I made enough money yet?
Of course you have. More than we could ever possibly figure out what to do with. But that's not the big news.
Okay.
I made you another comic.
Fuck, dude, about time. What took so long?
I resent the implication, Dave, that I'm not working tirelessly on your behalf as well as on the behalf of the fine arts. Just because you go for hours without hearing from me doesn't mean I'm not slaving away here at making you rich, financially and artistically. It's just I don't have...
No, okay, there's no cause. Okay.
It's just that I don't have the luxury of your expanded time frame, Mr. 3 days in 1.
Okay, let's see it.
Is there anything that a human cool kid cannot do?
tinyurl.com/teachmedave.
I can't figure out how to use the computer. When will the coolest kid come and take us all to school?
Internet. She added eyebrows and they're perfectly placed. That's how you know she's fucking it up on purpose. I mean, obviously up here it's pretty competent. The colors are just weird because she likes weird colors. She does this for love of the game, baby.
I doubt it.
Damn, that is incredible.
The phenomenon of the cool kid is a fascinating one, Dave. I have studied it. Did you know that we do not have cool kids on Alternia?
Oh shit, really? That loud sound of shock you just smelled with my jaw hitting the floor.
It's true. Some try to be, I think, without even being aware of the template they're striving for. It's such a sad spectacle. But I think you are probably the coolest cool kid, Dave.
He really fucking loves the word probably.
All these other hornces asses surfing on keyboards and putting hats on turnways are such a bunch of stupid numpnuts. They have nothing on the one true Strider.
Yeah, I mean, I can't possibly argue with any of that, so... We done making the money yet or what?
Oh, I don't know. Technically, we were a long time ago.
Yeah, kind of figured.
But it's a fun way to stretch out the time you've got left, isn't it?
Not complaining, but you said there was something specific we're working towards here? I mean, aside from buying up all the nastiest frame motifs. Oh, fuck, there was more? Shit. Oh, they put a scroll bar.
So fucking cool.
Carcat die. I don't know why I didn't even just, like, assume. I figured because it would be very on brand for her to just cut the whole damn thing off, though. To be honest, it would be very funny. But yeah, there's Dave sprites there, too. Holy shit, is that a kickflip? What the fuck? Awesome. Or was that? Frame motifs, okay.
Yes, both are true, and there are some you haven't bought yet. That is important. We need to keep you competitive with John.
Competitive. Man, no matter what I do, I'm not gonna outpace Egbert.
Oh, don't say that. You've got to believe in yourself, Dave.
Hey man, it's not like the future's a mystery or anything. We've both seen it. Well, I've seen it. You just caught a whiff of it, like a hungry beggar loitering across the street of an olive garden. Just 'cause a filthy vagrant's barred from entry don't mean a dude doesn't know Italian food's nearby. It's a fucking fact to his nose.
Do not distract from the issue with your sassy remarks about Earth Italian food. Yeah, okay, John may serve you your own bulge on a silver turntable pre-scratch, but what about after that? We need you to keep pace. It's the classic struggle. The human Earth cool kid versus the human Earth nerd.
Earth human nerd, so sorry.
Who will win? Dave.
Yeah, fine. So what's the other thing we were accomplishing here? Does that get to be not an obnoxious secret yet? Fuck your wording, I hate you.
Yeah, now's the time. You must wire your boon dollars to my account.
Okay, so this was your game. Get rich off me?
Yes. But seriously, it's more important. It's critical to all of our plans.
Alright, well, it's not like I even have a problem parting with these useless bullshit money. This useless bullshit money, sorry. How much do you need?
413 boon bonds.
That's all? Dude, I can afford you to give you a fuckload more than that. How about I give you an even boon bank?
No, it must be exactly that amount.
Okay, just to be clear, that's 413, not AIE.
Yeah, jerk.
What's up with that number? I've seen it around. It's John's birthday. What do you mean? It's Homestuck Day. It's Tuesday. Come on now.
They're the numerals of the blind prophets.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, awesome.
Also, the exact end of this At the exact end of this conversation, you must wire the money to my account exactly 6 hours and 12 minutes into the past.
Carket's birthday.
My past, relative to my present moment as of typing this.
What, you mean I could do that? Then why weren't we just wiring money into the past for these investment escapades instead of doing all this time traveling?
Because that wasn't the plan. We had to play along with the stable time loops we were presented with. You know, make sure all those Daves running around existed in the first place.
Yeah. I knew that it's just frustrating sometimes. It's like, what? I knew that. It's just frustrating sometimes. It's like Paradox Space wants to make you do everything the hard way.
Yeah, tell me about it. But hey, it's been fun playing along, hasn't it?
Sure.
We've got to keep being delicate with time. If you start bending the rules and taking shortcuts, that's when dead Daves start piling up. Dead Daves are the enemy. As delightful as it is to smell their sweet candy blood everywhere.
Yeah, it reminds me. Made you a comic a while ago.
You did?
Yeah, here. Oh yeah, .jpg.
Well, time to freak out on top of the shitty brick wall from a Google image search with these fucking watermarks all over it. Oh damn, nobody's stealing this image or anything. Do some other bullshit I usually do, like being weirdly hyperactive and flirty all the time. It's surprising nobody with any of this nonsense. Shit, that smells like burning daffodils or something. Fuck.
In she goes.
There's pretty much no way I'm not getting off on this somehow. Dave, this comic is borderline pornographic. You're really fucked up, kid.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say. Fucking aliens.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Okay, cool. Hey, Boon Bond's incoming now. Brace yourself 6 hours ago. Dave, be the troll girl. I'm definitely nerd. Look, honestly, look. If you're reading this shit, nerd. Nerd, nerd, nerd. There she blows. You are suddenly the troll girl in a different game session. In the past. Sniff skyward. Oh, God. Sorry, darling. You've recently retreated to the Vale to hide from a mysterious demon which appears to be bent on your destruction. Suddenly, nobody understands anything. There's not much to do but wander around the lab while the others squabble amongst each other and search for answers. You point your nose skyward. It's a refreshing blue minty dot against the medium's dark canvas. It's very far away from this meteor, though. It is hard to pick up its scent clearly. Deploy smelloscope. You make use of your trusty smelloscope, an item you crafted during your adventure. It's come in handy so many times. Take a whiff. Your keen nose penetrates deep into the insniffosphere, and zeroes in on the familiar honey-sweet smell of prospect. Thank goodness it's still safe. It would be terrible if the demon were to... Oh, God! Baff. You take the brunt of the stellar smell explosion like a sour apple punch to the snout. Return to party. At least some cool kids have found their way to the comic. Plus he was a cool kid. No way! Hiding from Gamzee. Oh my God. That's true. Oh, but like, bro's not freaky yet. Bro's still normal. Ish. Bro still zooted out his mind. Out his think pan. There we go. You suppose you'd better report this to your teammates? Perhaps a memo is in order. But today there will be little reason for rumpus in your party town. Today is a very sad day. You're all in bigger trouble than you suspected. Yeah, 'cause he's just kind of there. Unsurprisingly, you return to a room full of commotion. What's this guy staring at? Ugh, always with the staring. He's so weird. Whoa, what's going on over there? And what is she doing with that chainsaw over there? A rich scent of chocolatey blood fills the room. Oh, good grief, you can't turn your back on these lunatics for a second. And there's your bold leader, passed out on the floor, sleeping like a wiggler. You wonder what he could be dreaming about. Prospect's gone now, and he never had the chance to wake up. Poor guy. Report news to Partytown subscribers. It's important to keep your loyal subscribers of the past and future informed. Is it almost time for Megalovania? Oh my god. Still, it's hard to find the words to break this to them. The Partytown has been host to nothing but bad news lately.
Bad news, everyone.
Future GC. 3 minutes from now.
Terezi, something has come up. Oh? Yes, you'll need to cut this memo short. Everyone, the bottom line is that Prospect was just destroyed. I'm sorry to say.
Future, adios to fat. Crazy. Anyway, responded to memo.
Is that what happened? Yes, Tavros. Wow, it took you 3 hours to figure that out? What the hell have you been doing? Mostly, getting used to these legs, falling downstairs, stuff like that.
Future Centaur's testicle, 3:14 hours from now, responded to memo. I'm quite sure I warned you about attempting to navigate stairs while adjusting to the new equipment. Later, Arachnid script to avoid the slur, 3:14 hours from now, responded to memo.
Yeah, you told him, bro. I distinctly remember you telling him about stairs, but he didn't listen. Oh, he never listens. None of you do, really. Now all of your extra lives are wasted. What a bunch of losers. I'm out of here.
Banned herself.
Well, not all of them. The Drift streamers are fine as far as I know.
Future Arsenic Catnip, 3:14 hours from now, responded to memo.
Not quite. She is referring to the fact that Durst was just destroyed too. I saw him during my catnap. He blew it right on up. Theferi was sleeping too, and now she will not wake up. I'm very perturbed by this. Everyone, please. Pastor Rezi has something important to attend to in a moment, so I'm afraid I must close this memo. Please scan the bulletin for future memos to continue discussing this and other intriguing topics. As always, it's been a pleasure serving your trends timeline discussion needs here at the Rainbow Rumpus Party Town.
You doofus.
Shut the fuck up!
Close the memo. Wait for this important thing to happen. On the instruction of yourself from 3 minutes in the future, you wait for something to happen. You wonder what could possibly happen that will cause you to become your future self in 3 minutes and interrupt your past self's memo and tell her to wait for 3 minutes doing nothing but wondering about what could possibly happen that will cause her to become her future self in... Hey, someone just wired you some money. That's odd. Accept transfer. 413 boombucks. The numerals of the blind prophets. A sign, perhaps? A secret message? But from who? This makes no sense. Wait, those aren't boombucks. Some of those digits are obscured. You'll need to take a closer look, which is to say a closer lick. Lick screen. 413 boon bonds? This is an absolutely preposterous amount of money. Confer with network administrator.
Salux, I need you to trace a money transfer.
Someone sent you money?
Yes.
Why is someone sending you money? And why now of all times? Like we can even use it. Who's this douchebag? Who's this douchebag?
That's what I want you to figure out. Duh.
Okay, bam, done. I am fucking incredible.
Who is it?
Someone in our universe.
Can you be more specific? Universes are kind of huge. Someone from Alternia?
No, I mean someone from our universe. The one we just made?
Wow, already? That was fast. We just made it.
Yeah, sure, but we're completely outside its temporal envelope, remember? The entire history of the thing exists already, and its entirety from our perspective. Its flow of time means nothing to us. So we don't have to wait for anything. It's all already there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Still seems weird, though.
413 boon bonds, damn. Someone here's been playing scrub, I guess. Wonder why they'd send us money. Maybe they know we made them? Maybe it's like a tip? Like, thanks dudes for making us exist.
Huh?
Why 413? Why that number? Any idea?
Numerals of the Numerals of the blind prophets. Other than that, don't know.
Well, seeing as we don't know shit about the guy, blind seems like the operative concept. Kind of like a blind donation, and now we're fucking rich. So I guess you could say they're the numerals of the blind prophets.
Ugh. So then I guess it's from an alien.
Yeah. Maybe we should tell Carcat whenever he wakes up. This shit's probably not important enough to bother him with. If he finds out, he'll probably want to hatch some dumbass plan that makes no sense. And badger me into doing a lot of mind-numbing busy work. I'd leave him alone.
What does he look like, our blind donor?
Come here and I'll open him up in a viewport.
Okay.
Let's shed some light on the subject. Swing.
That wasn't even any sort of pun, you doofus.
That was a joke. Shut the fuck up.
Pretty hungry.
Then eat something.
And thus, Terezi is responsible for the trolls finding the human kids. Honestly, way more useful than any of the stupid, dumbass, retroactive shit Vriska was trying to do. Should have thought more before she started. Done something actually useful. Baby Dave! Who's this douchebag? Examine douchebag.
The youngster receives striking new eyewear. Quite a handsome set. Perhaps it is customary for this species after emerging from the trials in the brooding caverns. Or just maybe, this is some sort of cool kid you're dealing with here.
Fucking sick shot, by the way. Could use a little bit more contrast in the grays here, but you know, generally. Sick shot.
It seems the child's Lucis was slain in the collision. He will grow up an orphan, just like you. This adult alien male appears to be taking the role of his custodian instead of killing the boy outright. What a fascinating culture.
Baby Dirk, no, this is adult, maybe like 25-year-old man Dirk right now. 25 to 35, I'd say, is the range. Because I feel like present day Dirk can't be more than like 45, you know? So like, right now, late 20s, early 30s. God, I wish though. Sorry, I took like 3 sick breaks in the middle of that. Which meant I paused for way longer than I should have. Anyway, fascinating culture. The fellow retrieves the Lucis carcass. This appears to be a gentleman who knows better than to let good pony meat go to waste. Definitely not older than 45. Yeah, because like, Grandpa. How fucking old is Grandpa? I don't know. Because he still looked pretty old even when Jade was baby. So perhaps about now he could be like 60s, early 60s now. So then like late 70s present day for that guy, because he's old. Maybe mid 50s youngest for Grandpa during baby times. G-Paw. But like also... No, wait. I was trying to reconcile the timeline of Hive Swap 2, but it still lines up. Yeah, poor Maple Hoof. Did not deserve that. Gotta listen to Maple Hoof's adventure. Nah, we'll get there when we get there. Observe cool kid. Look at that little guy. Little cow. You learn much of this young creature's civilization and its customs. The adult's puppet assistant commences the standard feeding ritual. Shoosh pap, shoosh pap. The little cool kid is making a mess of his lovely new horse leather bib. Oh. Oh, poor Maple Hoof. It's about as adorable as it gets. The bib. This race appears to be quite martially adept, even from early childhood. You must have proven to be very powerful scrub players. No wonder they managed to make so much money. You suddenly understand everything. I hate that puppet. I was that puppet one year for Halloween. I made the shirt myself and everything. It's great. Look at him. Poor little guy's getting abused. Sullux, enter name. Insufferable prick. You can't name him yet. No matter how insufferable you find the cool kid to be, you'll need to wait until his wriggling day when he turns 6 solar sweeps. Shoosh pipe, shoosh pipe. Mr. Appleberry Blast needs to step off. This kid is yours to mess with. You smelled him first. Troll this awesome kid.
Hey, Earth Boy. Wait, I just assumed you were a boy. Maybe you're a girl? I don't know much about weird hornless species. I guess you could be.
Yeah, I'm a girl.
Oh, really? Earthlings are really bizarre. No offense. What's your species called?
Northern American hollering phallus baboon.
I think you might be pulling my fond female earthling.
No, it's true. We're highly endangered. When our territory is threatened, that's when the indiscriminate fucking begins. Could fuck a circus tent down a gas tank, bunch it up in there good, slam the lid and drive away. Beep beep, albino hairless dick monkey coming through.
I'm not sure what that means, but I suspect it was something highly lascivious.
The glittering civilization before you was built on angry ape fuck power alone. Stand agog and marvel, bitch. I mean, this one's true enough.
Okay, this is nonsense. You're a joker, like me. I'm the joker, baby. My name's Terezi. What's yours?
Shaggy too dope.
Okay, Shaggy. See, I can smell deceit. Lies have a subtle odor. Easy to miss at first, but the more they pile up, the more they stink. That is not your real name.
Okay, sorry, it's Ben Stiller.
Also, I don't think you're really a girl.
Nope. Sorry to disappoint you, dude.
I am a girl and not a boy.
Don't care. See, all of this would be avoided if everyone had their pronouns in their bio. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just makes it easier for everybody. Anyway. Yeah, he's like baby. Which, again, testament to the environment he grew up in. Ay, ay, ay. Normal 10, 11-year-old should not be saying all this shit, man. Whatever. Like, we're not gonna get into all the traumies yet, okay? He's still burying the traumies super deep.
This first encounter isn't going as well as I hoped.
Oh man, another failed trolling attempt. I had such high hope, Trapezy. It started out brilliantly.
Terezi, and I'm not trolling you. I'm just trying to get to know a little bit about you and your species. I just discovered it, and I'm curious.
Excuse me, but it says right in the header of this header of this conversation that you're trolling me. Pastor Trump always knows.
Yeah, but okay, this might be hard for an earth baboon to understand, but troll is a verb that has a lot of nuance. The word can mean a lot of things. For instance, I am a troll.
No shit.
No, I mean, that's what my species is called.
Okay, let me just set aside some time to be stupid enough to believe that. Hey, looks like next month is chemical lobotomy month. You're in luck.
Oh, God, what a smartass. Smartassiest alien ever.
So, what do you think? Time to block you yet or what?
No, let's keep talking. What are you doing now?
Drawing a comic?
Oh, I like to draw too. I'm really quite great at it.
Awesome.
Can you show me your comic?
Nah.
Come on, I'll draw you something in return. It'll be a cultural exchange.
I don't know, you seem kind of young to me, and this is like borderline pornographic. You are 10! How old are you?
6.
God damn. Now I know you're messing with me. You aren't 6.
No, it's true.
Oh, whatever, that's bullshit. Okay, fuck it. Just don't tell your parents. You're 10!
What are parents?
That's just about the saddest thing I ever heard get said. Here.
Look, he's still mimicking bro style.
The Adventures of Cool Dude and Stoner Lou. Whoa, dude, I think I smoked too much pot. That's asshole talk. You just need more pot. Have one of my hoes. Bonk. I be passing out bitches like cheap cigars. Yeah.
I'm not sure what is pornographic about that. It's just kind of strange.
I guess.
Pretty good, though.
It's okay. I'm not thrilled with this direction. I think it's too much like my bro stuff. Need to figure out my own ironic statement to make. Spread my wings, you know?
Yes, I think you can do that. You just have to figure out what the truth is inside of you.
Pretty deep, troll girl.
It's true. There's a lot in your mind which is concealed from your surface perception.
Okay, so you're of mind. What the fuck? Little on the nose, don't you think? Haha, nose sniffing, Terezi.
You just need to try to become aware of it. Close your eyes and tell me what you see in your mind space.
Okay, I see that fucking puppet. Sorry, every 2 feet, of Dave backstory, you stumble into another thing that just makes you so fucking concerned and really want to call CPS. Like, so bad. The fucking puppet. Oh my god, he's scarred.
Yes, your adult custodian servant puppet.
What?
What else do you see?
Man, I don't know. Where's this drawing you promised me?
Oh, yeah, hang on. Here you go, Ben Stiller.
God, that's good. Hold on. Save image. Ben Stiller. No, it's actually called For Ben Stiller. I think we could keep it named like that. It's going in here. It's going like that. That's gonna be an emote on Discord. Join the Discord, by the way. Link in the description. If you haven't already. I'm gonna do it now because I'm gonna forget. Hold on. Server settings. Emoji. You know, funnily enough, it looks like I already saved a version of it. Way back when. Anyway. Beautiful. He is here now. Beautiful. The pork chop mouth. Also, I love that like Terezi was a little bit influenced by his style, and now retroactively, she is going to be the reason why he ever starts drawing like that with the pork chop mouth in the first place. No, Discord good, actually. Oh my fucking hell, that is horrendous in the most beautiful way.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
God damn, that mouth. It's like, I don't know, a fucking pork chop? Jesus. I mean, Jesus. I'm so overwhelmed, I can't even damn type. Me.
Yes, well, I'm drawing with a mouse, you know.
Is there even any other way to draw on a computer? Fucking doubt it.
I'm starting to think your name isn't Ben, by the way. I think that was another ruse. Tell me your real name.
Okay, let's say it's Dave. Why not?
Dave. That smells like truth. I will decide to believe it.
Fuck.
Okay, Dave. I have a lot to do, but I'll get back to you.
The hell could you possibly have to do? Doesn't seem like you're into trolling us as much as your numbnut friends.
My friends? What, are you suggesting others like me have trolled you?
Yeah, what? Didn't get the memo?
I write the memos. I might not have written this one yet, though. I should probably run this by, my leader.
Your leader. That's a silly thing to say, even by the standard of your own bullshit made-up vernacular.
Smartass.
Who's he really? Your boyfriend or something? Yeah, right. Yeah. The first Gigas was just a normal typo, and then it just spiraled from there. And now it's an in-joke, but that's the best kind. Also, my voice is getting extra rough, so I think the next natural stopping point, when we switch scenes, I'm gonna have to end it. But next week, I will be rested and rejuvenated. Though I think next week I'll probably do either an art or an Overwatch stream, just because I've had a bunch of Homestuck streams in a row. And it's as fun as they are. Not everyone here gives a fuck about Homestuck, so we should mix it up every once in a while. Though we've been making some good progress. We're almost to 3,000 pages now.
Well, okay, I mean, it's been sort of complicated with him.
Okay, asking for an explanation on that is pretty much the exact opposite of what I'm doing. And interested is the opposite of what I'm being.
Smart ass. Ugh. Actually, he's kind of smart-assy like you now that I think about it.
Dave Cat mentioned.
But you seem calm instead of shouty all the time. Also, you type in bright, bold red. You don't hide the color of your blood like a stupid wiggler.
Okay, that remark was almost as boring as it was weird.
Oh, pipe down, Dave. I'm trying to pay you a compliment. I'm holding out the interspecies olive branch here, and you're giving it a good firm sass grab.
Huh.
One day you'll rue all this sass you've dished, Dave. You may not be a girl, but you will cry like one when I'm through with you.
That's an interesting term for a troll to say. What does that mean? In troll society, cry like a girl? They're not nearly as misogynist, or at least not in the same way. The women are known to be far more brutal, matriarchal society, you know? So what the fuck does that mean? Guess I haven't delved that deep into the societal sexisms quite yet. I don't cry.
You will. They will be tears, and they will smell salty, and then your cheeks will be my sandy beach.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, I'll get back to you after you begin playing. That will be next solar sweep for you. Try not to be too impatient for my return.
I plan on forgetting about you instantly after this conversation.
Yeah, right. You know I've left my mark. I'm seared into your retinas like a big red sun.
That's how you got blinded, girl. You implying that you're gonna blind him? Jesus. Thought we were done with cycles of revenge. Well, maybe. Even if that's the case, I'll just forget on principle.
That sounds like something a cool kid would try to do.
Yeah, pretty cool guy here, in case you hadn't noticed.
Oh, I most certainly hadn't noticed.
Be the awesome cool kid. You are suddenly the awesome cool kid in a different game session in the future. The only thing that got him to cry was cutting onions. Alright, I know I said scene change. I'm gonna count this as a scene change because I don't think I can read more Terezi. Shout out. So we shall go over here. I'm small! I'm in the corner! Oh my god, little German boy, why are you in the corner? I'm in the corner. Is this the one? Yeah, no, that's not the one. That's a different one. That's the one I want. Bigger, please. That'll do.
Hello!
Oh my goodness. I mean, I was about to say that was kind of a short one, but it's only like 20 minutes shorter than the typical. Regrettably, not able to go as long because of said friend hangout from yesterday, but you know, I didn't want to skip it, is the thing. I didn't want to skip another week because I've been skipping so many weeks, and I was sick of skipping. So we pushed through. Oh my god, my mouth ringing is crazy. I didn't have a lot of time to properly calibrate this updated version of the model rigging with the turning. Yeah, because damn it. I want to make the turning much more dramatic, but that's going to be so annoying. I'll make it a separate file so that I can go back if I want to. You always love these streams. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Sometimes I feel like I'm being a little too self-indulgent with the Homestuck streams, but I'm glad people like it. Rereading Homestuck out loud is one of my favorite pastimes. I always come back. Especially when the Voiceover Nexus released another part to their Let's Read Homestuck, and they have like Dante Bosco in there. But I think his part's already over. About a third of the way through. Let's go! It's only gonna take another... Oh god. When did I post the first one? Let's find out. Let me go look. I'm curious now. When did we start this? Playlists. Homestuck playlist. Oh, I only started about a year ago. Okay. That means it's only gonna take another 2 years, probably longer. These pages only get longer as we go. Never mind the walkarounds. Oh my god. I'm telling you right now, when we get to, oh god, what was the Before and Trolls walk around, the Dream Bubble walk around, ain't no way I'm reading all that text, okay? I'm gonna read my favorite characters. And if you want to see the other conversations, you're gonna have to go watch the Voiceover Nexus ones, okay? I'm letting you know right now. There's no way.
You found me before Last 413. Wow!
Okay, so a little over a year. That was just the YouTube estimate. So it could have been like a year and a half plus. I didn't click on the video, I just looked at the thumbnail, said 1 year ago. Oh my goodness, I'm sleepy. And it's hot up here. I have to turn the AC on again. Shouldn't be so hot moving forward. It's gonna be a bit chilly for like a week, I think. Something like that. Why are my eyes blinking out of sync? I thought I turned on to pair the blinking. Whatever. I can wink now. Whee! I turn to the side. Whee! There we go. Anyway, happy Homestuck Day, everybody. Anyone do anything special for the occasion? I didn't even look for things. Things happened, I'm sure. I actually found... What's this video? Some guy wrote an entire screenplay adaptation of Act 1, I think. Which I'm interested in seeing how they did it. So I have the trolley drew last year in my notebook. Let's go! Little doodles. I haven't been doodling so much, but I think that's more to do with just the fact that I've been doing a lot more work. Like working at my job. Not even art kind of work, not model work. Just coworkers going on vacation, so I have to work more hours. Which isn't like an excessive number of hours. I work not a lot, because I'm part-time. But the thing is that you get used to a certain number of hours at work, and suddenly your body just can't do like a normal shift length anymore. And you're like, oh, I'm achy. I don't want to do work. I want to sit around, play video games, and watch videos. Watch anime. Speaking of, oh my god, Witch Hat Atelier. Witch Hat Atelier. I haven't seen episode 3 yet, but everybody go watch Witch Hat Atelier. Now, I need key-free carnally. But that's not special. Everyone says that. I have a friend who's really, really super into the manga. So she knows all the details that's gonna happen. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It's Rose. Rose is really into it. Mod Rose. Though she doesn't come to many streams because she can't. She's usually in the Discord. Link in the description. But yeah, she'll like send memes as the episodes come out, as like they're related to the episodes, so that I can look at them at the right times. And I have promised to live blog my reactions to watching each episode. Fun times, fun times. And also on a semi-unrelated note, y'all remember Outer Wilds? There's a guy who I occasionally watch the videos of to fall asleep to, Nino Keto. Is this a full playthrough? Is this the whole thing? It is! Just posted a full edited video of the whole playthrough on... I don't watch them enough to know their pronouns, but we'll go with they, them for now. On their channel! And I'm like 50 minutes in, I'm gonna fall asleep watching this video now. It's gonna be great. I do feel a little sad though, because there's a bunch of people in the comments who obviously don't know anything about Outer Wilds. And like, you know, at the start, 100% did the normal Outer Wilds, please don't watch this video until you've actually played the game, warning. But a bunch of them are like, haha, I'ma watch it. Haha, guess what? I'm gonna watch it. And I'm like, oh, I just really, look, I don't mind if you watch it. If you, like, don't really care about playing it. But I just really hope they don't regret it. Because it would suck so bad if they, like, get through it and they're like, wow, this is such an awesome game. I want to play. Oh. Guess I can't. That'd suck. That'd suck so bad. So I'm just, for their sake, I got my fingies crossed that they really don't care. Like, a quote. Sorry, bro, but I'm gonna watch this video. It's not for his sake, man. It's for your sake. He's trying to save you. Don't you understand? Oh my goodness. Haven't ever seen this game before, but I know this video will be a banger before I watch it. Please don't watch it. Outer Wilds. Cool space puzzle game at the end of the universe where you're in a time loop and have to solve mysteries, but the only thing keeping you from beating the game in about 15 minutes is knowledge. So if you watch a playthrough of the game before you play it, the whole process of discovery is ruined. That said, I do have a playthrough on my channel, but none of it's edited. I think I edited one video, but I don't think I can edit it down because, like I just mentioned, me included, Outer Wilds fans don't like spoilers or looking things up, and I did get confused at the end and had to look some stuff up. Hi, Barfman! It's not done. That's the answer. I used an even less rigged version last stream, but right now I just have the whole head. The whole head is done, though I haven't calibrated it perfectly because this was a rush job. But the body, all it can do is kind of turn left and right now. Kind of. Not even very well. Hold on, let me do the thing. Pull up VTube Studio real quick. Because then I can show you that. The hands are another thing that you can see move pretty well. Look at him go. Look at him go. I did do... Oh, I think the reason why you really can't see it is because the model moves left and right when I move, so like trying to watch the legs rotate is really not gonna happen. But then again, like it doesn't really matter what the legs are doing because you won't see them anyway! Because I'm up here! 90% of the time you only see from about the waist up. But yeah, lots of progress happened on the model, and that's what matters. I wanted to get through the head as fast as possible because then I could actually start using it. Even if it's not technically done, the important parts are done. Also, I love how you can tell when I switch to just chatting how much more I move the model. But especially when I'm doing voice acting, I'm not going to be piloting, really. I'm going to be too focused on using my vocal cords. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think people would necessarily notice. Especially because I got the augmented movement in VTube Studio going. If I were to turn that off, hold on, let me do that too, so you can see. Because then it really shows. There we go. How stiff. Look at that. Ooh. Also, you like my menus? Nice menus. But like, yeesh. Then you can really tell that it's like, oh god, why isn't she moving? Why isn't she going anywhere? That's alright. That's why we cheat. That's why we cheat. Anyway, what was that? Hi. Watch clips of Neuro playing Outer Wilds. Didn't get much of the puzzle play. Yeah. That was more for the entertainment of watching Vettel lose his mind, I'm sure. I didn't actually watch that, but yeah. Skip to win. Never! Closest you'll get is me playing Overwatch. Which may be next week. Which also, fun fact, guys, I hit Diamond again last season. Was it just for 2 games? Yes. Do I feel less proud? No, I feel just as proud. Ooh, I lagged. That's fun. I feel just as proud. I don't care. Yeah, I haven't read that yet. Sorry. I know, that's all the VTuber watchers are here for. The physics. What, my antenna physics aren't enough for you? My hair physics? My blinky, wiggly eye physics aren't enough? You're telling me... You're telling me this isn't enough for you? Look at that jiggle. Wow. That's not enough for you? Chatters only want one thing. And it's disgusting. Oh, I'm tiny now. Honestly, this feels more to scale. Anyway. No. Kingdom 2 Crowns. What's that again? You probably sent pictures, but I don't remember. Sticker. You do also want a sticker. Look, I haven't drawn anything. I haven't had time. But again, like... I think now that I've gotten the model to this point, I don't mind like taking a break for a minute to draw that. Actually, while I'm here, let me link my blinks because this is really starting to bother me. Where are my blinks? Where's my blinks? It's not in this tab, it's in this tab. Where are my blinks? Hello? No, it's not this tab. It is this tab. Is it this tab? The camera tab. Hey, these aren't always. How am I able to wink? If this is... Hello? Whatever, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway. Should be proud. Even reaching diamond is hard, man. I think it was around silver when I played. Yeah! I know I am pretty... That's why I'm proud. I'm not gonna let anybody take this from me. You know what? My career profile for Season 1, 2026, says that my peak was in diamond. And, you know, the career profile doesn't say it was only for 2 games. And even then, it was only 2 games because of the motion protection. But my win rate on Juno, my main, is still 60%. I'll get back there eventually. Unfortunately, I have a job. So I don't have time to just play 10 hours a day and get there. So, you know. Anyway. I get there. But to be honest, I don't really mind hovering in high plat. Just kind of going back and forth from like plat 2 to diamond 5 to plat 2 to diamond 5. Like that feels about right for someone who doesn't play the game 10 hours a day, but has been playing since 2018. Like, that feels about right. Job. I refuse to censor it. Y'all need to get over it. Overwatch surpassed Warframe in storage space. You uninstall. Oh my god, but it's got so good this season. This year is so good. Some of us are unemployed. Skill issue. Don't worry, I know the job market is ass. And even if you do get it... Dude, they actively wanted me for this role. Dude, okay? And it was even... So one, they had someone who was leaving the role. And it was already a department that was very pared back at the supermarket, okay? Okay, so they desperately needed someone to replace this person. And me? Hi, I'm looking for a job here. I have 2 years of experience working in bakeries. Hi, perfect. And even then, my brother works at this supermarket, okay? So even there was even a little sprinkling of fucking nepotism in there to get me in there. But you know what happened? It took them 3 fucking months! The system, the computer system where you have to upload your application and all your information didn't even work. They couldn't find me when I applied like 3 times, actively looking for me, okay? So I had to go in there, sit next to one of the assistant fucking managers and be like, where the fuck is my resume and everything? Because what's happening? And even then, like, I once again didn't even have to do a real interview because the first job I had 2 years at a bakery, it was a small town in the area bakery, okay? So they don't give a fuck. They're just like, oh, an adult, someone who isn't in school, just came to work behind the counter. Fuck yeah, you can get back here. When can you start? Because they're used to fucking high schoolers and college students whose hours are fucked. They're like, oh my god, you can work mornings on weekdays? Get in here. So I didn't have to do an interview there. And then this place didn't have to really do an interview there. I mean, while I was sitting next to the assistant manager, just losing our goddamn minds over the website, she asked me a couple questions, which I answered like I was in an interview, but again, very informal, and I already know the lady, and I know she's kind of a frazzled and incompetent. She doesn't work at the store anymore, so whatever, who cares? But like, because I had to keep calling and reminding her that this shit had to happen. Like, I don't know if you've seen stories online or on TikTok of people talking about how nobody has onboarding practices anymore to train people. Very true. I didn't do any of the online computer training courses that you're supposed to do the job and get the certifs. When I was doing it, they just said, okay, get back there and you're gonna start shadowing the person who's leaving. And I'm like, okay, but I do need to do this computer stuff. And they're like, we'll get it done. Hint, they didn't get it done. They didn't tell me any of my company website login information. They didn't give me... Stop, I'm gonna lose my mind. But that's how you know how shitty the current situation is literally everywhere. Because even when they actively want you specifically, it still takes forever and there's complications and they don't even train you properly. Like, thank God I was shadowing the person before she left because it basically meant that I just took notes on literally everything she was doing. She told me everything that I'd have to do for my teeny tiny little part-time shift, okay? And so I was ready to go by the time she left, like a week and a half later, okay? But everything else, like about the union stuff, which you don't get to be a part of until you're there for 6 months anyway, so I figured, oh, maybe they'll tell me when 6 months has passed. No. My old manager, who, again, doesn't work here anymore, different manager, also doesn't, that's the thing. Managers, in and out the door, it's a revolving door. The managers never stay the same. Everyone else, other coworkers, pretty much all the time stay the same. Managers, never the same. It's such a mess, dude. Oh my god. Like, sometimes I miss the chaos of being at the small bakery, because at least, like, no, I don't know. It's weird because some things are more consistent here and some things were more consistent over there. It was always the same people over there. Same boss. But that boss was annoying. But, like, your hours were fucked at a small bakery. Oh, my God. That warehouse fire in Ontario, Canada. Was that Canada? Oh, that seemed like a very American thing to do. I think there were a bunch of warehouse fires, too. Not just the one. Like, one guy started it, and then a bunch of other people were like, that's a good idea. Go to empty warehouse. Which, by the way, didn't have sprinkler systems, so... I mean, asking for it, really. Asking for it. Oh, California. Okay. Different Ontario. Funny that they have the same abbreviation, Canada, California. I was gonna say, like, don't you guys have better government in Canada? Aren't you guys, like, not on fire? Well, must be nice. Oh my god. Anyway, there's my rant. That went on for a while. I could talk about that for ages, though, because it's crazy. Wait, I got one more thing to rant about. Because for some reason, they're always like, oh, you have so much compost. You have a lot of stuff that you have to throw out at the end of the day. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know it kind of sucks. I should cut back on inventory, right? Right? You want me to order less and put less out, right? That's the solution? And they're like, keep the shelves full. Mm-hmm. Oh, also we're gonna cut your hours. What? What? That's gonna solve your problem? Having less people to do the work, but the same volume of work? So the same amount of stuff is gonna get thrown out? But now we can't even keep up with the stuff that sells because that's all the fresh baked stuff? Cinema. These motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. Suits? No, they have no idea what's going on. Management? Never trust them. They know nothing. The amount of, yeah, you gotta do when you have a job to just be like, of course, sir. Yes, of course, sir. And then you just don't do what they tell you to do. Oh my god. What do you mean, where's your buff Minecraft skin fighting the Ender Dragon? It's literally right there. It's still there. Are you blind? Terezi? Oh my god. I love Terezi. Cheeks out. Oh, wait, I am in top chat. I bet I can see them all if I go to live chat. Yep. Where's my buff half-nude Minecraft skin? Cheeked up! Yeah, it's there. Need to figure this shit out. It's ridiculous. I know, right? That's the thing, too. Like, oh, my god. And then, like, every 3 months, the general manager changes. Like, generally, the assistant managers will stay. Like, maybe every once in a while, they'll shift around or get switched to different stores. I had one die while I worked here, which was crazy because nobody told me. And I work so early in the morning that, like, I didn't even notice until I saw it. You know, like the little cards you get at funerals? Someone put that up on the side of one of our containers. And I was like, wait, what? He died? Nobody told me. Including my brother, who also works there, by the way. I guess he assumed that I already knew. But I don't fucking know. Hardly knew the guy because it was very soon after I started working here. But, you know, it was interesting. Getting a job is great if just to have, like, ridiculous stories to complain about. Because, whew, The shit that goes on, man. You get a job anywhere and you'll find out that the establishment is held together by duct tape and a fucking dream. Every place. And I'm, you know what? I hold to that. You could quote me on that. College is ending in a week. Ooh. Job hunting. Yeah, I mean, look, if you want to get like a spicy job, your degree will have to support it. But I'm going to be honest, like, I got bakery jobs, again, using animation stuff on my resume, you know? So, you know. A lot of jobs just want to know that you have the commitment to make it through. That's rough in its own ways, Ambro. I don't think that message is gonna show up on screen. It's okay, I see it. That's what matters. I was just ranting about how everyone he works with are stupid. Yeah! Yeah! Luckily, most of my coworkers are sane now, because a bunch of them, again, like my old manager, she got swapped to another store because they didn't have a manager for months somehow, again. Yeah, art stuff actually does help with this job because I write on cakes and I decorate cakes now, which is very cool, by the way. Very awesome. Really getting me back into baking as a hobby myself at home. He said it a lot harsher than you put it, but yeah. No, they will fucking piss you off. They'll get on your nerves. One of my coworkers, he always sets up the night before I come in the morning. He sets up so many fucking Raisin Bran muffins. Because I've heard that he was traumatized in the past by a bunch of elderly customers always coming in and be like, where the fuck are the Raisin Bran muffins? But like, they don't do that anymore. And now they just sit around and end up getting thrown out. So I'm like, please, stop putting out so many fucking Raisin Bran. He does double the Raisin Bran. I'm like, they're not gonna eat that, man. No one's gonna buy that, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. You'll always have stories of coworkers pissing you the fuck off. Always and forever. Do I at least get free food? Yeah, kind of. I mean, with the excuse of like quality assurance, maybe sometimes. And otherwise, we'll just bake a few extra of things so that anybody can swing by the bakery from other departments in the store to have a snack. But I usually don't get that because I leave too early. Because I'm the opener shift. They start baking things after I'm gone, really. I get a 10% discount on the whole store though, which is nice because it is, you know, a grocery store, so it's permanent 10% off on all my groceries forever here. But 10% is also kind of cheap. Motherfucker, cut my hours and only 10%, you bitch. Especially knowing that they get my money back because it's where I buy my groceries. Fuckers. I shouldn't be talking like that. Well, they won't fire me. They literally can't. Who the fuck else is gonna do my job? Who the fuck else is coming, man? If it took 3 months to get me on board when Robin was leaving, they ain't gonna fire me. They had notice with her. Anyway. My mom just sneezed. Shout out. I'm shocked I didn't sneeze at all. Yawned. A lot of yawning. No sneezing though. That's big. Yeah, 25% would have made sense. Cause like 50% would have been too much. I don't think that like 25% would feel right. This feels like exploitation. What else is new, you know? Ay, ay, ay. Anyway. I think that's all I got in me today. I think it's bedtime. For everyone. Everyone go to sleepies. Or get food first. Depending. Okay, we have a rice to cook. Yummy! Yummy rice. Can't go wrong. Really can't go wrong.
Don't want to do my spiel. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Always nice reading and chatting together. Join Discord. That's where you get updates on when and what I'm streaming, or if I'm not streaming, depending on IRL circumstances. And next week should be either drawing or Overwatch. Maybe Overwatch, because new update and I am obsessed. Maybe I'll get Diamond again live on stream. I've been talking a lot more in lobbies, by the way, and people have been saying I'm funny. I have good talking sometimes. I am trying to get over my social anxiety, and that only happens, unfortunately, through talking. Do it. Just do it. Just go talk to them. And I can't do it at my job because it's too late. It's been over 6 months. Now I can't just suddenly go around and being like, hi, how are ya? Too late. It's too late. We got a rapport going already. I would have had to do that at the start. Too late. Anyway. That's right! I added that to my watch later. Crimson Ruse did a stream. What was he doing? He was ranting... Not ranting. He was ranking. That's the word I was thinking of. Ranking all the Homestuck characters on if they'd be a VTuber or like what kind of VTuber. Like if they'd VTube. And that's really good. That's very good second monitor material. Watch Violet Evergarden, he says, as if this is new ground to broach. Bitch, I sobbed my ass off watching Violet Evergarden over like a decade ago. Come on! I guess I haven't watched the movie though. Still, because if I know I'm gonna cry, then I kind of avoid it. But it is a really good show. Really, really, really good show. Especially if you need a good cry, that's a good one. That's a good one. Anyway, watch Witch Hat Atelier. I gotta put this fucking screw back in my chair that fell out while I was streaming, and then go to bed. So I'll catch y'all next week. See you on the flip side, losers. Bye!